versus the Scott Addict. And I'm going to talk about each one. The Scott Foil. With my experience on the Scott Foil 10, it's more of an aero bike. This is not a joke, as it's been tested that the bike gives you an extra mile an hour. And it's very quick. And I mean that like 100% very quick on like the flat, downhills, uphills, whatever you can imagine. I reckon it's a very aero bike, and it suits people more like me, as I am a lighter rider and I need a bike like that, as it's also got very good stiffness, so it's good for sprinting and it's good for climbing, believe it or not. It weighs just under 8 kilos, it's easy to handle, it has disc brakes, the frame changes colour, which is actually quite nice as well, and it's just an amazing bike overall. Now moving on to the Scott Addict. With my experience on the Scott Addict RC30, it's more of a climbing bike. As soon as you start riding it, the Scott feels planted into the, well, not into the ground, but it just feels like you're riding it, and it feels amazing. And I mean, it's really light, and although it's made for climbing, it's actually quite fast on the flats, as I've tried it before. And as I said, it's a light bike, so it weighs 6.63 kilos, and it has a Shimano Ultegra group set with hydraulic disc brakes. The frame is bright yellow, so it stands out a lot, and maybe it benefits through cars maybe seeing you on the road. And then it's also really easy to handle. But I need to compare these two bikes. So moving on. But as I said before, I need to compare both bikes to each other and see which one is better. So I'm reckoning the Scott Foil is an aero bike, and it's good for the straights and the downhills. The Scott Addict, it's good up the hills, and it's really light, and it's good to handle. Both bikes are very good to handle. But if you're a lighter rider, you would like to choose the Foil, because I felt like when I first rode the Foil, I was amazed of how fast it was downhill and on the straights compared to the Addict. And the Addict, I would recommend it to heavier cyclists or triathletes, as it's a very, very light bike. And honestly, when I rode the Addict, you flew up the hill, literally flew up the hill. But most of you might say, yeah, well, I would say it's more the legs that take place. But now, honestly, if you ride one of the two bikes, or if even you ride both of them and then you see the different times, then you'll be like, oh, big difference. But as I said before, I'm comparing both bikes, and in my opinion, the one that benefits me the most is the Scott Foil. Scott Foil benefits me because I'm a light rider and I need that edge that I need. So I need a heavier bike, but it's not even that heavy. So I need something aero, which is the Scott Foil. And it's aero on the straights and down the hills, and I feel like that's benefited me through this year. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Scott Spain, Scott and Tri Passion. They are people that I've worked with this year, well, over the last 2 years, and they've helped me out loads, so I just want to give them a massive shout out and thank you so much for helping me. Hi guys, well, thanks for watching the YouTube video, I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Let me know what you thought of the Scott Foil and the Scott Addict in the comments below. Hope you learned a bit about it, and I might be doing the next video on the Scott Plasma 6 versus the Scott Plasma 5 and see which one is better. We will see. But yeah, just don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below.